Season 3 villain Xavier Quinn sets his goons on a mission to check out who all might be investigating his operation. Through this effort, he discovers the interest of members of Reacher's old unit, the 110th. It's actually the elder Beck who gives him up. Yet, Reacher was a step ahead. He shot out the tires on the cars and stole a snowplow truck to make his escape. He didn't get very far, and that's when the episode delves into the classic action Reacher fans love. The sequence in the woods is Rambo-esque when Reacher cakes his face, head, and arms in mud. The natural camouflage allows him to make short work of a trio of killers chasing him. While the fight with the man-mountain gate guard Polly won't be as easy, it's satisfying to see Reacher dispatching these villains so easily. Free of trying to maintain his cover, he doesn't have to worry about cleaning up his messes. Instead, he just faces down the goons with dispassionate intensity. Reacher and Susan Duffy's mission to Harley's boat is also a great action set piece, and it was satisfying to see Harley meet his end. Yet, the scene that perfectly captures who Reacher is as a man isn't the fighting but rather his interactions with the elderly couple in the laundromat. How Richson effortlessly plays Reacher is threatening, and then the exact opposite is great. Despite a language barrier, the audience absolutely buys that these folks wouldn't be afraid or intimidated by the muddy, half-naked guy washing his clothes in their business. Despite his imposing stature, Reacher can also be a very soft character, wearing his emotions on his very tight sleeves. Richard Beck sees Villanueva in town and immediately understands the kidnapping that opened the show was a fake-out. He's upset, but more because of the betrayal of this guy who became like an instant big brother to him. Despite the show trying to milk it for tension, no one believes for a second that Reacher or Richard would betray the other. In fact, Zachary Beck gets jealous of Reacher. Reacher to Richard, "Your dad is already in prison. So are you. McCabe's got both of you under his thumb, and I'm your best shot at making it out of this alive. So, can I trust you not to blow my cover? Don't overplay your hand, kid. I don't like you that much." After the revelation of Reacher's true purpose, the elder Beck all but threatens his new bodyguard. He does so because he's jealous of their relationship. In just a few days, Reacher is closer to and trusted by Richard more than Zachary ever was. Still, his love for his son is painfully on display when Quinn forces the younger Beck to play Russian roulette. It's a great scene that mirrors the test Beck gave Reacher in the premiere. There is a great moment for Richard when, instead of putting the gun to his own head, he points it at Quinn. It's the Reacher effect. In this dire moment, he shows uncharacteristic defiance and bravery. Reacher is definitely going to try to save Richard before it's all over, but the son might convince the father to switch sides, too. If their relationship improves at all, that will be the Reacher effect, too. While this evolution only really works because Reacher is busted, it's enough to make viewers wish there was one more episode where he could still be in that inner circle.